I'm here with Dean Dodd and Doran and Kelly Ott of Church in the Park and Cleansing Hope Shower Shuttle that is in progress. And I have been curious for a long time watching their posts in progress, and I was wanting to ask them questions about where they're at, their vision, and what's still needed, and how long till it's ready, because everybody's excited. I thought we would start with Dean talking about the vision, how this started out. You mentioned it started with a porta potty.
Yeah, it started very humbly. We had a porta potty skeleton and a little Harbor Freight trailer, and we wanted to make a single shower unit. And so we kind of entertained that for a little bit, and God said, no, I got a bigger plan. And so we got this amazing bus donated to us not long thereafter. The beautiful thing about this bus is it has a wheelchair lift, which is going to allow us to even be compatible to individuals in wheelchairs, handicapped individuals. They'll be able to access our services. Speaking of our services, our motto is find a need and fill it. And at Church in the Park, that's what we've been doing for the last 7 years. Everywhere from haircuts to dog food to reading glasses to even a phone charging station. We've just looked for a way to find a niche and fill it. And so because of that, God's placed on our heart this vision to create mobile showers for the homeless, displaced individuals in the city of Modesto. So that's been our goal for the last 8 months. We've been working feverishly with a sense of urgency, desiring to bring this thing to fruition. And so it's come quite some way from where we first started yanking the seats out of this passenger bus to where it is now. It's completely a world of difference. And we'll give you a little tour inside here in just a moment. But while we're at the rear end of the bus, let's show you what we're working on today. This is going to be our, go ahead.
This is our drain and our somewhat holding tank, a purge tank for the pump. Both showers will drain into this end. If the pumps get overwhelmed a little bit, there's a little holding capacity there. And then it'll come out this end, be reduced down to the pump, and pumped out to a sanitary sewer. In a perfect world, this is going to be going out faster than water is coming in. Just in case it doesn't, we have a little cushion right there.
Yeah. So two things that we have to have for our bus to function is we have to have a line source, water line source input, which will go to our tankless hot water heater. So this would be our quick connect line input. This would be our output. This is your clean fresh water in. This is your one-time use gray water coming out. This just needs a line source, basically like a water faucet coming out of the side of a house with a hose. We have our own hoses. And this would be needing just basically a sewer clean out. So an ABS clean out, we can actually just run that hose back through 12 volt water return pumps that will be ran from a 12 volt system, RV pumps, which will run our gray water back to the sewer source. So follow us this way, we'll give you a quick tour here.
Okay, before the tour, Kelly, what sort of support do you provide?
I am truly support staff. I feed the guys dinner along with Becky. Becky Root has been faithful in feedings.
Yes.
They do appreciate home cooked meals because after the first couple of months of fast food, we were all over it. And then also I've been able to help with the paperwork and kind of the office stuff, and so it's been a blessing just to kind of be here with the guys and run an errand or do what they need. So it's been pretty awesome.
Cool.
And the free meals saves the ministry money because not only are they supplying the homemade, home cooked with love meals, but they're also doing it on their own dime, both she and Becky Root. And so the ministry has been funding this project strictly off what the ministry had in our savings and what donors have provided through our fundraising project through GoFundMe, and then just word of mouth basically has been our income stream. So we do need support. Is your finger in the way? We do need support, ongoing support, not only just building the project, but keeping the project on the road. high insurance costs and operational costs, wear and tear on the vehicle. Also, we were mentioning earlier in the pre-interview that underwears and socks. We will provide men's underwear, women's underwear, as well as socks, as well as boys and girls underwear. We're going to be giving each guest a fresh pair of underwear and socks, because what's the sense in taking a shower if you have to put your dingy underwear back on? So,
Sweet. So where can people send those items to
well,
donate?
if they want to send it, like place an order on Amazon and send them to us, then they could send them to 612 Thrasher Street, Modesto, California, 95354. We also have the warehouse location here, but there's not always someone here, so we really don't want stuff landing on our doorstep here. It might walk away.
What
But
if they
you
just
can
want to
also
donate
find-
money?
I'm sorry.
What
If they want to donate money, they could send a check to 236 South Santa Cruz Church in the Park at 236 South Santa Cruz Suite A, Modesto, California 95354, or they can donate electronically through PayPal on the website
Churchinthepark.com?
churchintheparkmodesto.org.
Awesome. Okay. Right on, Kelly. So you mentioned that you received in-kind donations, and
Absolutely.
one of them that I thought was interesting that you were talking about was you got a quote from someone and that fell through, and then within 35 minutes you made a phone call and someone offered it, donated.
Yes.
What was that got donated? Or is that just still in progress and you should...
The inside of this bus, as you'll see once you tour this is not just a little fiberglass shower stall in a corner of a bus.
Shall we walk over there?
What this is this bus consists of two showers, two large showers. They are shower / dressing room. So this large, tremendous, humongous shower here is the rear shower. This is our ADA, handicap wheelchair accessible shower. There will be a wheelchair lift right here. All this is, the wheelchair lift is out of place right now because we're about to have our spray-on waterproof barrier, which is going to be by Scorpion. It's a very durable, very flexible, rubberized coating, synthetic coating, which is going to give us our waterproof barrier so that the wood doesn't rot, and it's also going to give us an anti-slip surface so that even in a wet environment, no one's going to slip and fall with this rough coat that's going to be applied. So this is the rear shower here in the rear portion of this bus. This is basically a retired dial-a-ride type bus, which has been converted over to two showers. So what you're seeing there is the rear shower.
And this is the only shower shuttle within what distance?
The closest is San Francisco.
Wow.
So this is the power source for the hot water heater, the tankless hot water heater. It will be powered by propane. It's the only way we could efficiently, effectively bang out the amount of showers that we're going to produce.
But you don't have to store the water, you just...
No, the water will be pumped out. It'll be pumped in and then pumped out.
And what donors are you going to...
We have a couple of partners, ministry partners that we are partnering with. Right now, we are currently only scheduled to partner with the Vine House on the west side of Modesto on Martin Luther King Drive. We will be setting up shop there on Monday and Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. At those locations, we will have those locations nailed down. We're also in the talks with Kevin Carroll of the Modesto Gospel Mission, considering possibly hooking up to his facility during the day portion of the day. And then also with St. Stanislaus Catholic Church over on 7th and J Street. So we're looking toward that. We're also, we have our eye on a location in South 9th Street. The idea of this shower shuttle being mobile is that we're going to take the showers to the people. Let me clarify on that. We're not taking the showers to the people congregated in parks. Our idea is not to bring more people magnet to the parks. We're not trying to draw folks to the parks. We're trying to partner with other nonprofits, churches, and businesses that will allow us to hook up to their facilities, so that we're looking for high concentrations of a homeless population so that we can find the need and fill it. That's our purpose. And so
what sort of homeless population do you think will utilize the shuttle?
Well, we're truly not looking for the chronic drug addict who's not concerned whether he takes a shower this week or next month. What we're looking for are potentially those single fathers, single mothers with children in their vehicles, living in their vehicles and still trying to go to school and maintain some normalcy.
So if a facility wanted to host the shower shuttle, what would they need to help with that?
What they would just need to do is just contact us and let us know, and then we could start discussing things.
So do they need some sort of drain system?
There would need to be a water line source that we could hook up our hoses to, and also a basically a sewer clean out connection. Basically the black cap that you see in your front yard where it has the black cap, where you pull that off, you run our hose back into that, and then it's gray water into black water, no issues.
Right.
No gray water will be going down a storm drain, so no one needs to lose their head over that.
So let's check out the inside.
Okay, come on in. Dorn, why don't you get in here too, because Dorn's got a lot of input here. He's our main builder, he and Robert Rodriguez, who will also be doing the vinyl wrap on the outside of this. So initially when you come up inside of the bus, again, the floor will be lined with the bed liner coating to give it a waterproof barrier. And here's all of our toggle switches to our fans, our pumps, our lights. Everything is very well automated. So as you come into the first shower stall, there'll be a shower curtain here, giving the person the seclusion and privacy that they need. We're putting high emphasis on safety and privacy. We want to make sure that each of our clients, each of our guests know that they have a safe space and time that they get to relax, disrobe, which could not maybe be possible and safe, outside of a very controlled environment. So we wanted to make sure that they have that element of safety and that peace and that time to come in and recharge their batteries and just get a fresh outlook on the day. So as you come into the shower, this will be our drain. There's the proper grade there for the drain.
It's even sloped.
This is a seat where the person will sit to do their undressing. They'll have a tote that is giving them their waterproof protection for their clothing. Once the person approaches the bus, they will be, as I said, receive a clean pair of underwear, a clean pair of socks. They're going to receive a tote, and inside that tote there'll be a towel, there'll be a washcloth, and there'll also be a small hygiene kit, which is going to be just a razor, toothbrush, toothpaste, and a comb. So inside of the shower here, there's going to be high efficiency LEDs. There'll be a strip going through the middle here and these side mounted ones, brightening it up in here. The coating will be a baby blue coating, so it's not dark and dingy in here. Here's the shower head to the first shower. There'll be a timer here, and here will be the mixer valve. On this side, this is our control panel room. Our control panel room will be operated. We use no generator. We don't need to hook up to any we don't have to run an extension cord or hook up to any AC power source. We'll have 3 deep cycle batteries. This is our battery bank. This is our our charger. Basically, the water will come in through this hose coming to this line, and here's our propane coming here. So the water will come through, go through the filter, kick off, go up into the hot water heater, come down hot. It goes over cold. This is what's called a 3-way thermostatic mixing valve. This 3-way thermostatic mixing valve can be controlled, adjusted to the desired temperature, so we can guarantee that the hot and cold coming in can be regulated, so our final product output is going to be safe, no scald prevention. We can guarantee that no one is going to be ever scalded on this bus.
Awesome.
Our inverter, wire harness, this is just going to give us our AC power, which is what we need for our motherboard on our hot water heater and just our basic timers.
Everything else is 12 volt.
Everything else is 12 volt. There will also be some timers, one timer on each side of the shower stalls to notify the individual inside the shower how much time they actually have left overall. So there's a doorway here. This will be only accessible by staff. So basically this is one shower, not accessible to this side. And this is another shower, not accessible to that side. So
This will be locked in use.
there will only be single occupancy.
So
There will-
one enters through that door, the
One
other
enters
enters
that
through
door,
the
one
front.
enters through the front door, right. There's the door that's missing here as well. All of our doors are out of place. They're about to be coated and lined as well. But this is our linen closet, cleaning supplies. And then this is the rear shower. So you're stepping now into the rear shower.
Is there going to be a closet in that room, or
No. This is just for cleaning supplies
your own
and towels.
storage?
Utilities,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now over here, this is again another seat that the person can do their changing. There will be the wheelchair lift here, and then the shower curtain will be through here. So the person can clean here. When a person comes through on the wheelchair lift right here, they're going to be able to, right here will be the transfer bar or the safety grab bar. And so they'll be able to transfer out of their seat to the grab bar, and right here there will be a fold down seat. This fold down ADA compliant seat where they can sit down. Once they're seated, whether it be a handicapped individual or a mother showering her child on the seat, within the ADA compliances, within 18 inches we have the shower mixer, the timer, and then here would be, there's a hose that comes down. This is an adjustable hose on an adjustable vertical bar here so that the handheld shower head can be taken off and utilized. Up here is the standard shower head for non-handicapped, so this rear shower will double as a standard shower / handicap accessible shower as well.
Sweet.
Overhead fans, these fans blow and suck at 3 different speeds, so this is going to give us our ventilation to move the air and keep this thing from building up too much condensation. Obviously, we're still under construction, so the fiberglass panel that's going to cover this wire harness will be back in place. And again, once this is lined with the waterproof barrier and all the apparatus in place, it's going to be such an impressive project. But we still need help, and so we're asking if you can help. If you can help, please donate to this cause. We believe it's a worthy cause. We believe it's something that the city of Modesto, well, it's like a feather in their cap. It's definitely something that we can be proud of. We're trying to take on homelessness head on. This is how we're doing it in our little ministry, and we're just a very small fledgling ministry with a very shoestring budget. But we believe that faith without works is dead. So we're stepping into this, believing that God's going to supply all of our needs, and He's doing that so far, and we're trusting Him into the future with that.
So I appreciate all your hard work, and I love that you're going to go throughout Modesto, go to the people, and at a predictable schedule that
Yes,
they can
a set
expect.
schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have schedule. We want to be on all available resource lists that the city provides, county provides, and shelters provide. We want everyone to know where our locations will be and the timeline, so that again, if a person has a vehicle or can jump on the bus, they can get multiple showers from us per week.
If you take a shower one place on Monday, you'll be able to take the shower again the same place the next Monday.
Right.
It will be there every week at the same time, same place.
Right.
That's awesome.
Or
Now-
go across town and get it at
Get
another
it
location.
at another
Yeah.
location. But it'll be there at that location,
For sure.
same place of the day of the week.
For sure.
Sweet.
And
And there's a
we're also-
website.
And we're about to create a website, and on that website we will have a way for any individuals who would like to be part of this project. We call it a ministry. Who would like to be a part of this, to come out and onto the location at a given date and time. We'll prearrange. They can go onto our website, find our online waiver, sign our electronic waiver via online, and just schedule and pre-plan that with us, and just show up on location, and we'll put some latex gloves on you and get you set up.
Put you to
All
work.
of our guests will be signing an electronic waiver, relieving us of liability. We already have our insurance in place, which actually went into effect May 1st. So things are really moving along. It's just been divinely guided and protected and upheld.
Now, some places they let you have 15 minutes for a shower. How much are you guys gonna allow?
Well, we're gonna stretch that timeline to 25 minutes.
Wow.
Now, that 25 minutes is not 25 minutes of water consumption. That 25 minutes is going to be 25 minutes overall. Once the shower curtain is drawn, then the time will start to count down the 25 minutes. There's synchronized timers that the staff will have, as well as the individual inside will see their time counting down. Now, the timer for the shower, we're thinking we're gonna indicate 10 minutes for the shower. Maybe we can drop it to 8. We're just not sure for efficiency what's going to work best. But the person inside the shower will activate the countdown on the shower timers. There's 2 different timers, an overall timer and the shower countdown timer.
Excellent.
So that gives them the time to come in, let their guard down, take the derobe, and then activate the timer. They'll have an allotted amount of time, and then they'll have an amount of time to redress. Also shave. We're going to allow. There's going to be 2 non-breakable mirrors on board to where each shower will have the ability for the to shave and to preen a little bit to comb your hair before you get off the bus and whatnot.
Well, what a great service, you guys. So proud. Is there anything that you would like to say in conclusion?
We started this vision with a vision. We had no way of financially finishing it. God has provided us what we needed when we needed it.
Yes.
And that's why we're here asking you to help us with this vision to completion and to keep it going. This thing doesn't get to the sites on its own. It's going to take fuel, it's going to take maintenance, and we're going to have to keep it going. So we're not just asking for help to finish it, we're asking you to partner with us to help you keep it going.
Yeah, and speaking of, I'm glad he mentioned that, because that's one option that's going to be available. We're going to have different degrees of donorship or partnership sponsoring, where there will be logos placed on the back portion of our bus, and that, depending on the amount of the donors giving, will depend on the size of the logo. It's just the way we figured out how we'll have to do it. So what we're going to have is there's going to actually be $500 a month donors, there's going to be $200 a month donors, and there's going to be $100 a month donors. And with those donors, depending on the size of the logo and the placement of the logo on the bus. But basically, we want to embrace everyone who's helped us, whether it be that monthly monetary giving, or whether it be the in-kind donations, the new tires or powder coating for the rims, or the liners for inside, or the vinyl wrap, or those types of giving to this ministry. Any support, we want to acknowledge it and give them props for what they've done to help us make this vision a reality.
Okay.
You're always going to need underwear, socks.
Underwear and socks is going to be
there's going to be no end to those. They're just going to have to constantly keep coming.
Yeah.
We'll try to recycle what we can and re-launder what we can, but we will definitely need that.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? Thank you for making Modesto beautiful.
We love Modesto.
We love Modesto.